We have 500 life vests. Thus, we should not have boarded anyone on the ferry until the Panama Canal pilot was on board. But he was already late for this lake, which is 54 feet above sea level. We will sail 1 mile across, enter the mid-flooded slot. There are 2 chambers there. We will be lowered a total of 54 feet back to the Pacific Ocean in 2 steps of 27 feet each. Once we hit there, we hit the Pacific Ocean, then 1 hour, we'll sail out to the islands in the Pacific. There are 3 islands out there. The last one is where the bus will be waiting for us to take us back to our ship. Okay? How the buses are going to get to the islands, well, we'll see that after we get to the Pacific Ocean. Okay? 2 main reasons for that. I know you didn't ask, but I'll tell you anyway. First of all, we have our beautiful souvenir lady who's selling peanuts and snacks and everything else. The guy would bring one for you. Okay, you don't even need to get up.
Mike,
yes. Okay, that's a tugboat. And he's on a fire drill. Okay? All our floating equipment have firefighting capability. And they're using the water from the lake. This is tropical freshwater. They have pumps, okay? And it's just a matter of diverting the water through the pumps into the nozzles. If a ship were to catch fire while approaching the locks, all our tugboats have firefighting capability. That's a powerful stream of water. In Colombia, undoubtedly the drug cartel will take over that road, and it will be just another way for them to get their illicit products out of Colombia into Panama, or then later transshipment to Europe and the United States. No involvement with vessels transiting the Panama Canal, because the Bridge of the Americas, which we'll be going under later on today, we are entering into the West Lane. All our locks of the whole system have 2 lanes, West Lane and East Lane. We are entering the West Lane. On the new locks, there's only 1 lane. For the larger vessels, only 1 lane. Here we have 2 lanes, and we're entering in to the West Lane. The center wall is on our left. The west wall is on our right. Now gates are opening up. Now gates are opening up. So we'll be going right in. Did you guys see any sailboats when we were coming in? I didn't notice them. They're okay. They should be coming in with them. They should be coming in with them. Observe the lighting here on the locks. This is called high mast lighting. 6 1,000-watt halogen bulbs light up the locks for nighttime operation. The Panama Canal went to a nighttime operation in April 1963. From that date, we began transiting vessels 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. The water that you see there is the approach channel into the new lock. Vessels going through the new lock, they'll be going in further west. The water level doesn't look like it's 31 feet lower, does it? But it certainly is. You'll see it as we get up closer. Now the electric locomotives are positioning themselves at the south end. Because we have no more northbound vessels now. At this time of the day, the last northbound vessel already passed. So it's all southbound vessels now. That will be coming in after us. On the central wall at the end, you see the control house. Lockmaster sits there. He controls all the operations within the Pedro Miguel lock. Once we're all in the lock chamber, in the center wall on your left, there's an 18-foot diameter culvert that runs the entire length of the wall. In the west wall, there's also an 18-foot diameter culvert that runs the length of the wall. From the center wall, 10 lateral lines come in under the lock chamber floor, and from the west wall, 10 lateral lines come in under the lock chamber floor, for a total of 20 lateral lines below us. Each one of those lateral lines have 5 openings that are 4.5 feet in diameter. 5 times 20, that's 100 openings in the lock chamber floor. When the lockmaster opens up the valve at the south end of this lock chamber, the water will flow out through 100 openings in the lock chamber floor into the 18-foot diameter culverts in the center wall and the west wall, and flow down into the middle furnace lake. And our ship will go down till it reaches to the level of the middle furnace lake. The gates will open up, and we'll sail into the middle furnace lake at 54 feet above sea level. The new navigational channel is on the near side of those hills that are terraced. Ships going through there are going at 87 feet above sea level. And we will be in the lake at 54 feet above sea level. Big difference between what's in the new channel going into the new lock and when you're sitting here in the middle furnace lake. But we're starting out from 87. We'll go down 31 feet here.
Got it, Brian?
We will be ready to transfer the water into the lake, and we'll be going down 31 feet. 4,600 square kilometers.
working with my colleagues. The Roosevelt came in a second time with 80% capacity, paid $1.4 million for her grant. Which is higher. Most of the workers who died during the building of the Panama Canal, they died in the cut. They died primarily from two reasons. Not malaria, not yellow fever, premature detonation of dynamite, and landslide. Official Panama Canal records show that a total of 5,609 workers died during the building of the Panama Canal by the U.S. And they died in the plant. Most of them died in the plant. Thank you, Sylvie.
So when the lock lines are located in that white building to your left, and the white building there is the lock line.
So you're saying, as you're trading, you're saying if they eliminated all of the locks and just let it, you couldn't get through?
No, not that you have to excavate before you do that. Okay, you'll have to go into an extensive excavation project that would cost billions of dollars, but we already have this set up the way it is working right now.
All right.
Yes, sir. Is this an earthquake zone? Why did you even ask me that? We had 2 earthquakes in the last week.
So the dam is
Fortunately, the earthquakes in this area are not very strong. Most people don't even feel it in the canal area.
the dam
Yes, it's an earthen dam and it's built to withstand much more than what we have in this area. If we go out to our western province of Chiriquí on the border with Costa Rica, we have stronger earthquakes. We have earthquakes 6.2, 6.8. But we have an inactive volcano in that area. For many, many years, my talk said, Panama, you don't have to worry. We don't have hurricane winds in Panama. When the hurricanes are in, what you have is a lot of rainfall in Panama. But climate change, Georgie is selling maps. Georgie is selling maps. $4 for the map that Georgie is selling. Our first the large vessel is going through the old lock, the one that we're going through right now. There are 2 designations. One is super. Anytime you hear the term super related to the Panama Canal, we're talking about a vessel that measures 91 to 99.9 feet wide. The other designation is Panamax. Anytime you hear the term Panamax related to the Panama Canal, we're talking about a vessel that measures 100 to 106 feet wide. That covers the old lock. Now that we open up the new lock, we have a new designation. That designation is Neo-Panamax. N-E-O Panamax. Have you heard Neo-Panamax related to Panama Canal? They're going through the new lock. The only cruise ship we have passing through the new lock is the Caribbean Princess. Caribbean Princess is here every 10 days. She was here yesterday, and she'll be back on the 11th religiously. You can count on it. Her last toll going through, she paid $680,000 for her ticket. She opened. The gates are about to be open.
Okay, at this moment, you can listen to the bell. Listen to the bell sound. That bell sound announces that the gate is going to open. So the huge gate that you have ahead of us is going to open.
Looses the rope at the top, Panama Canal line handler. Those are the guys in the dark blue pants and the light blue shirt. In this lock chamber, there are 2 gates. There are double gates. The reason for the double gates, you recall when we were entering the lock, the lock chamber, let's come in, and for whatever reason,
cannot stop in time and hits the first set of gates, you wouldn't lose water from the Gachu Lake, because the second set of gates would hold the water here. That reefer vessel based in Nassau, Bahamas. We are now entering into the upper chamber. Then going to the left, the building that you see there is the Mid-Atlantic Visitor Center.
Yeah. It's like some kind of
Visitor Center.
a plant, maybe a cement plant.
They have a theater, seating capacity for 182 people. They have a restaurant where you can bring your spouse out for an evening of dining on the banks of the Panama Canal. There's also a hall that you can rent to celebrate any party your heart's desire, retirement, birthday, anniversary. You can have it here at the Mid-Atlantic Visitor Center. The polo shirts that were selling for $20, you can now get 2 for $35. And the t-shirts that were selling for $16, you can now get them 2 for $28. So this is your Mid-Atlantic Stock Fire Sale. Take advantage of it. And we get back to the Mid-Atlantic Visitor Center. I mentioned the theater and the restaurant, the special hall, but the most important feature of the new visitor center are its exhibition rooms. Where the Neo-Panamax vessels go through the Panama Canal in the new lock, the white building with the blue roof. Before we exit the Mid-Atlantic stops completely, if you're looking ahead, there is a swing bridge in Panama East and Panama West. Panama East to your left, Panama West to your right. The only way to get across the canal was using a ferry. This was not sufficient for the requirements of the U.S. military, so they built this swing bridge in 1942. And they used it extensively during World War II, moving troops and supplies from bases in the east to bases in the west.
There's a water level.
That the interest of the United States would be made meaning that any nation, provided they met the requirements for transiting the Panama Canal, they could not be denied passage. Vessels from North Korea, Iran, Syria, and any one of these nations that odds with the United States by Panamanian officials who determined that under the sugar, missile parts on their way to North Korea. Now, there's no way the Panamanian port officers have the capabilities for determining that that ship was carrying missile parts. Your vessels transiting the Panama Canal are checked at their last port of call before coming to the Panama Canal. And that is done by the United States. We got one more drop.